What up, dog? Damn, bro. What up, dog?
What up, dog? You know what it is. It's your boy Bandit.
And your boy Day.
You feel me? And it's another episode of Detroit where we talk about the hottest topics in sports, Detroit sports. And, college football. We talk about a little bit of everything over here. You feel me? Boxing, everything. But, Danny, I'm going to let you introduce the guest as I, get ready for it up there.
All right. First, we got Mr. Old Man, a.k.a. Mr. Pawpaw, Chris.
What up? What up?
Where can they find you at, Pawpaw?
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on?
I think so.
I
think it's on.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
And we got Mr. Homer Simpson himself, Richard. What's up, Homer? I mean, what's up, Rich? Oh, damn, I think he's frozen.
Hey, you need to put a damn Notre Dame flag back there instead of Georgia.
Nah, not a chance.
I'm Richard, man. You can catch me at Riggs 928.
Now
just let everybody know. Let everybody know. Me and Richard, we talk shit to each other, man. We don't never mean none of it. We don't never mean none of it.
You can also find Richard on the local corner.
Oh no! All right, let's get into some of this.
What, baby?
What is going on today? New Year's, y'all coming, y'all talking crazy. But anyway, let's get into some sports. Let's get into the sports. First topic of Detroit. What up, though? We got Jahmyr Gibbs can break Jamal Williams' record. You don't know what I'm talking about? Get with it.
That's more Barry Sanders than it's Jamal, but whatever.
Yeah. Absolutely, you're right. I apologize.
Jamal did it most recently, but yeah, I get you.
DaeDae, you want Gibbs to break the record?
Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. I do not want that Mr. Anime sitting on top of my record board.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean? Like, look, hold on. Like, I love the dude when he was here. Great dude. I never understood the hate that he got once he left. I'll never understand that at all because dude was great. All the fans loved him when he was here. Was he a little bit of an odd character?
Of course.
Yes, he was. But did I have a problem with it? Hell no, man. Jamal Williams was our locker room guy while he was here. Like he was the hype man of this locker room. So I got no problem with him personally.
People forget, Dave, that he was part of this culture. Like he helped start this culture.
Yep.
Exactly. Yes, he did. He was one of the building blocks of this culture. I totally agree. But Gibbs is, I think, more. I don't really know how to say it. I don't know how. I know what I mean, but I don't know how to put it in words. I think seeing Gibbs up there I think it would just look better. I mean, because Gibbs is more of a bigger part of this team now going forward into the future than Williams was. Williams will still be there. He'll be second. But I need to see my boy Gibbs up top.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying because Barry holding the record. Barry only played and got drafted for Detroit. He was a true Lion coming into the NFL. So Gibbs is a true Lion coming into the NFL. So I'd rather have a true Lion up there.
Not only that, but Jamal Williams, those were all like 1, 2, 3 yard touchdowns. They weren't like there was no context other than he was a goal line back.
Yeah. I think the longest one he had was like a 48 or 50-something yard run, and it was against the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think that was it. I mean, Gibbs is doing it so many different ways, so,
What about you, Rich?
So, normally, I would say, yeah, let's get him in, like, do what you can. But what this game holds, it's just going to be whatever the game dictates.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is – I don't know if this Lions organization has ever been in a bigger game in their life.
Yeah, bigger than the championship game?
Outside of those, no. Oh, yeah.
Regular season
game, no.
Well, I'm talking about, okay, regular season.
Because, Bandit, you were literally playing for first or 5th.
I understand that. Trust me, I know what's on the line.
So you cannot, like, normally I would say, yeah, let's get the guy his records. But in this game, you just because you got to know J-Mo needs 33 also.
Yeah. He getting that on one play.
Yeah.
And I would love for that to happen. But this is not the game
to force
get
it.
guys the records. Like, if the game dictates it, absolutely.
I mean, if they covered Gibbs and J-Mo, if they're going to hold those two, that means you're going to have Laporta, Craig Reynolds, like somebody else. So you're just going to – it's just the way it goes. Like, you're just going to – like you said, Richard, whatever the Vikings give us is what we're going to have to go with. Like, there's just – I mean, it's just the way it is.
That's the best thing about golf, which you know how many times Bandit, DaeDae, Chris, teams – our fans complain that their team don't take what the team gives them or don't take what the team gives them and shit. Golf does. He is fantastic. If the game calls for him to go to Tim Patrick all game, he's going to. If the game calls for Craig Reynolds, if the game calls for Brock Rutt, whatever the game calls, that's what golf is going to do. That's the best thing about him, in my opinion.
Touche. I see my man's comment. He said off topic, the Pistons won. So let's talk a little bit about the Pistons. For me, earlier in the week, we got some bad news. Jaden Ivey was injured. I'm hearing he tore his tibulas. The same thing.
Broke his fibula.
Yeah.
Fibula.
How you say it?
See, the fibula is one of they're both close.
Okay. Fibula, tibula.
Yeah. But look it up.
Tibia and fibula. Tibia and fibula.
What did Hutch? Was it tibia or fibula for Hutch?
Tibula, because he broke the same bone I broke. Tibula. That was tibula.
So the fibula takes less time to heal.
Jaden Ivey broke.
I don't know about that.
I've been hearing about
Ivey broke his fibula.
Fibula. See, Hutch broke his tibula.
That's crazy to me. Basketball, you can come back in a month. Yeah, it's crazy.
Not as much contact. That's why.
Yeah, but you're using your leg more, right?
You're using your leg just as much on any sport. You're using your leg because your legs are what propel you. But you're hitting contact in football. That adds that added pressure to your tibia and fibula. Whereas basketball
in his hands.
Yeah, I mean, the only time it would hurt or have a chance to re-injure is like when he collides with somebody going to the basket. So you could probably bring him out there and he'd be like a 3-point shooter for a while until it gets fully healthy. Who knows? I mean, but I'm not a basketball. I don't watch basketball enough to know enough. So I'm just, what's it called? I'm just thinking.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
But he been balling lately, though. Let's check out his receiving average. Oh, I hit the same thing. My bad. Receiving average is
Hutch. Hey, whoops. I was going to say Hutch broke both his tibia and fibia. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, he broke both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or
He's
injured.
been balling lately. He averages 17 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and shooting 46% from the field.
Yeah, he's a real component to our game, to our lineup.
He's had I hate to say a resurgence, because it's only his third year, but last year Monty didn't play him. And when he did play him,
I don't know what was wrong with Monty not playing him last year.
There was a lot wrong with Monty, but that's a different conversation.
What was you saying, DaeDae, before you cut off?
I forgot. Honestly, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I'm saying I hate to, call it a resurgence, man, but I mean, the way he's been playing, the way him and Cade have been able to kind of like gel this year in the limited action those two have gotten together, because Cade's been out a little bit here and there too. You're starting to see, you can see what the Pistons seen by taking Ivy. And now it's going to be another year where these two aren't going to be able to play a season together. They say Ivy can come back later on in the year, but it's just another year without our backcourt trying to be built. It was sad to see him go down again because they really were starting to play really, really well together.
Yeah.
So, but I think the Pistons will be okay. They look good tonight. First half, I missed the first half.
It was awful.
That's what I heard, and that's what I seen by the little graphic they showed. But from what I seen in the second half, man, outstanding play. Outstanding play. Their defense was on another level in that second half. They still got some work to do. You still tell they're a young team, and the refs were hoeing the shit out of Cade.
That was the problem day in the second quarter. Man, they were getting hosed on calls. It was like 12-1. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Man, that bad.
Tobias. Man. So listen to this. Tobias Harris got a technical call, and this was in the second quarter towards the end. I think there was 8 seconds left. Got a technical foul call because he disagreed with a defensive call, right? So JB Bickerstaff challenged that call. They won it.
But they didn't take
reversed. It got reversed. So it was no foul, but they still gave the tap to Harris, and then Bickerstaff got the damn tech. Got another tech on top of that because, yeah, exactly. Arguing, how can you tech up a guy when they got hosed in that second, that second quarter, it was ridiculous, 10, 12, 1. It was something out of this world, the foul calls to the from the Hornets to the Pistons' favor.
Gun guy. You got something big in that picture, don't he? But so question for y'all. So I know that you already said you can see him going, but with his injury, man, does it mess up the playoff hopes for the Pistons?
Nope. I think I don't want to say nope, because obviously losing a player of that caliber, you're going to take a hit. But their East is very, very weak, man. And the Pistons, if they can play defense like they played today in the second half, they can keep it up. They need help in the middle. They need a new big man.
I mean, it gives minutes to other players, I guess, to help them, but yeah, I don't know.
You're going to need more out of Malik Beasley. You're going to need more out of Asar.
But let me ask you this question, though, Day. What more can you expect out of Beasley? He's giving you 16 off the bench. Dude's on a fucking tear.
Yeah. But
he's a bench player already giving you 16.
I guess you're just going to need more key moments, I guess. He's just going to have to be – because you can't really complain about a guy giving you 16 off the bench and wanting more.
Right. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm asking you an honest –
I get it. I don't know. I guess – I don't know.
What I want to see them do is split Holland and Alseer, and it should be – Alseer should be in the starting lineup and bring Holland off the bench, because even though their shooting is not maybe where you would want it, they create so much hustle, so much offense off of defense. Well,
you've seen that last shot that not to cut you off, but you've seen the defense that he was playing on Bridges when Bridges tried to take that last three there.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's lockdown defense right there. Slap the ball away a few times.
So just like Bickerstaff likes to keep, split up Cade and Ivy. So yes, they play together, but at the same time, there's always one of them on the court. You have to do that with Holland and Alseer, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because with their
totally agree.
What they bring defensively, hustle, rebound, just like it was said in tonight's broadcast, Holland is always around the ball. Alseer is always around the ball. Like, to me, one of them guys got to be on the court at all time. I know their shooting ain't where we want it to be, but they do so much outside of that. Like that was that. Who the hell was it against that we were down by 20, and we played the backups for the whole fourth quarter, and we took it from 24 down to like
9.
10.
Was that 9 at one point? Was it Milwaukee?
It might have. You know what game I'm talking about?
Yeah, I want to
They
say
had
that
to
was
bring
against
their
Milwaukee.
starters back, and Bickerstaff stayed with his bench because we got him. And Paul Reed, Alseer, and Holland were a big part of that because of their hustle and their defense and just that little bullshit points. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Paul Reed. I think he should get more minutes.
Got to get Duran's minutes.
Duran's minutes, split
Stu's
hit,
minutes.
split Stu, somebody, because what he does, they said it tonight in the broadcast day. He's got a 5-game streak of like 2 steals and 1 block.
Stu?
What's his name? Reed.
Reed?
2 steals and 1 block. I don't know what he had tonight.
I'm not going to lie. When I watch the Pistons game, I don't listen to their broadcast. I listen to the away team's broadcast. Especially if it's the Hornets. I like listening to those guys. I can't listen to Blaha and Kelser. I'll go to sleep.
Why not, DaeDae?
So Paul Reed tonight. Hey, so Paul Reed tonight had 2 steals. He didn't have a block, but he had 2 in 5 minutes. He had 2 points, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Like, why is he not getting more minutes?
5 minutes. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Duran's
That's a
getting
lot of
what, like
production in
20.
5 minutes.
Duran's getting what, like 25 to 30 minutes a game.
Duran had a decent night tonight. He had 24 minutes, 10 points, 14 boards, 1 assist, and 3 blocks. I consider that a good night.
That's not a bad night. No.
And Stewart played 18 minutes. He had 5 points, 7 boards, 1 steal, 2 blocks. That's not a bad night.
And his block at the end was huge. Right there, fourth quarter was huge. I don't know if you see
that last block was nice.
Yeah.
But the key tonight was Tobias Harris actually shot 4 or 5 from 3.
Yeah.
22. He had what, 22 and 12 or 22 and 11?
24 and 10.
Yeah.
What up, though?
One ass cheek, 3 toes.
That's some new shit.
What's up,
Hey.
Strilla? What up, Strilla?
All right, next topic. All right, before I even say something about it or give everybody the next topic, let me let you know. Our next topic, we're going to talk about Kirby being snubbed. Let's just talk about the players that did make the playoffs before we talk about the alternates and everything else like that, because I know that's a big
Pro
topic.
Bowl?
Huh?
Yeah, you mean Pro Bowl, bro? Ain't nobody made
Pro Bowl.
playoffs yet. We ain't started
When I
yet.
say,
Yeah, I was going to
What did
say,
I
you said playoffs, dog.
my bad,
Playoffs.
Pro Bowl.
Playoffs.
You see what's on my mind.
Playoffs.
You see what's on my mind. But we did have 7 players get named to the Pro Bowl. I put an at somewhere too. See, I was rushing. But let's meet our Pro Bowls from offense. We got Penei Sewell, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Frank Ragnar. I feel about our Pro Bowl selections on offense.
Hey. Who wants to go? I'll go first if y'all want me
Yeah,
to.
go ahead, go first. I'm trying to deal with my kid over here.
All right. So, honestly, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I kind of second that motion for real.
Hey,
Because look at last. So, I'll give 2 examples, Bandit. One last year, remember what Amon-Ra did? He didn't make the Pro Bowl, but he was first team All-Pro, right? My other point will be when the Pro Bowl's played, we should be getting ready for the fucking Super Bowl. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Rich, Chris, my bad. Chris.
I don't really care about the Pro Bowl either. It's not. I mean, it's a popularity contest. So I like that they got them. I like that they got it. I like all pros and stuff like that. So
It's a popularity contest, but nobody watches the stupid shit.
no, I wish they would revamp
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I know they play like flag football now or whatnot, but they need to revamp it. They have to come up with some better ideas.
Even the flag
NBA
football, I thought the flag football would have been cool. You know what I mean? But even the flag football was still lame. It was like terrible.
Yeah.
Because ain't no hitting.
Well, it ain't even about I mean, they weren't hitting in the regular Pro Bowl either. The last
Hey,
two got hit.
did you forget about
Why is
Sean
that?
Taylor? Did
Man,
you
I
forget
was
about
just about
Sean
to say
Taylor?
that. That's what I was just getting ready to say. The last dude who got hit was the punter by Sean Taylor. They seen
Hey,
that.
Sean Taylor said, "Fuck a Pro Bowl day."
He was always high too, so he was always juiced up. So
Hey, Sean Taylor, shout out to Sean Taylor, man.
R.I.P. I'll say this though, man. I question. I mean, I guess it's because we watch him more than anybody, and we've seen him kind of have bad games. Frank, really a Pro Bowler? Really? I mean, I know like he still had a good year, but it's not like to what we're used to seeing out of Frank. You know what I mean? It's
But
like,
who in the NFC is a better center though?
I don't know. I don't know centers like that.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know the centers
Creed
like that.
Humphrey, but he's AFC.
see,
Not really
for
the
us,
only one I really know.
we know he didn't have his normal high end year, but he still might be his poor year might be better than like the next best person's average year. You know, like
Yeah.
so.
But I mean, you could say the same for St. Brown. He had a better year last year, and he didn't make it, but he made All-Pro. And this year, he made Pro Bowl, which he had a not as good a year, but he
And he
probably
probably
won't make
won't.
first.
Yeah. I was just gonna. Yeah, he probably won't make All Pro this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's whatever. You know, All-Pro is more important. Like AG said, Day, Bandit, Chris, we know why Kirby didn't make it.
Oh yeah.
We know why.
yeah, just talk about it real quick. Why? Oh, wrong one. Let's be real. Since Matthew Stafford, they heard him during that game say Kirby was a dirty player. That's when all of that shit started.
Yep.
And that's why.
But there were several players though. But Bandit, Day, Chris, wasn't Tucker Kraft of the Green Bay Packers one of the ones that called him? And didn't he have a questionable hit last week?
Yeah.
Because I tagged Kirby Joseph on X, and I'm not saying he responded to my tweet, but he responded.
I'm
Hey,
listening, Rich.
but he responded to that hit questionable, like the eyes looking.
I didn't see that. I didn't see
Yes, go look at his tweets. Because Tucker Kraft called out Kirby Joseph. And remember, they had that little bullshit before the game where he was talking shit or whatever.
Then they got into it after the game.
So you can laugh at me all you want.
I'm not even laughing.
Did Tucker Kraft not call out Kirby Joseph?
He did. He did.
And then he had a fucking questionable hit his damn self.
There is so many. I've seen through on Twitter all these different posts of people hitting the knees and the ankles of players. Like we're talking helmet first, shoulder first, going right to the knees, but nobody talks about that because nobody's getting injured. It just happens that when Kirby hits a player, they got injured. It's oh well, that's part of playing football, you know.
It's not his fault though, because that's what the NFL asked for.
Yeah,
Because
I
if you
keep
hit him
saying
up high,
it's not that he's a dirty player. Because what happens if it was still the same exact hit, but nobody got injured? Then nobody would be saying anything.
Absolutely.
but what if he did that same technique up high? That's a penalty.
Well, yeah, but I
You know
mean,
the dirty hit that everybody says on Hawkinson. Hawkinson came out and said it's not even Kirby's fault. You know that?
no,
Yeah.
I know. I
I
mean,
seen that it was on a podcast he had. We
Yeah.
dudes on the bus or some shit
Yep.
like that. Yep.
I don't remember if he was on the bus, but yeah.
But players have said they would rather get hit high, concussed, whatever you want to talk about, than hit in their knees. But the
100%. I would too.
NFL will fucking flag you and fine you if you hit up high.
yeah, because it's even though they like
Hey,
to be
Russ.
hit higher, the reputable damage that you can get from getting concussed and stuff is worse. Like I'd rather, for long-term effects, would you rather get hit in the head or would you rather get hit in the knees?
All depends though, because
If you get hit
In my knees, I don't want me to get hit in my head or my face. You're talking bullshit. You ready to get hit in your legs?
no, you get hit in the head, you might not be able to remember
my
your kids
brain, bro.
again.
Like,
You get hit in
yeah,
the
but
legs.
you might not be able to walk if you're hitting your knee.
Bro, but this
I would-
control your whole body. You
It's
might
better
remember
than
that
not remembering who I am, becoming a vegetable.
bro. You get hit something like you get stuck, like
That is totally
you don't fuck with your
I know-
brain, bro.
Players stay high.
Take my legs out any day of the week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leave my head,
real.
bro.
with
Yeah.
therapy,
I thought I
you will
smoked
heal.
See,
that.
most players like the whole fact that they like to be hit high because they're thinking like I'm thick. I'm no no Diddy.
Said I'm thick. That boy thick. That's a thick ass
Thick.
boy.
Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. Stop.
Oh shit.
But no, I can take the hit up high because I'm built to take that. The legs are thinner and they tend to get swept underneath. That's why they don't like that, you know. But at the end of the day, you get hit high, all right. But like you said, Bandit, the NFL won't let you do that. So where are we hitting? The knees.
Take my legs out any day of the week, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'll do? To deal with the
I told you,
pain,
bro,
I'll just light up a cigar and I'll be okay, bro.
Yeah.
Like I
I'll
told you,
take my
Minnesota Vikings
million
fans,
and I'll walk
we
home.
eat kneecaps.
Well, I'll be in a wheelchair.
But this is what Kirby had to say about the whole Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? I know everybody say
Players value that more just from where it comes from, and
yeah, I feel like, man, all pro, man, that's the real recognition, you know, that people give and stuff like that. I feel like Pro Bowl, man, I mean, I feel like I won the fan vote, I think, or whatever the case is, but man, the Pro Bowl is Pro Bowl, what it is. I'm done talking about that. I'm not really worried about it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm focused on the Super Bowl. I wasn't gonna go to the Pro Bowl, no way.
See,
I wasn't gonna go no way.
I'm like, well, no way.
most people don't like to. I mean,
But you know why he said that, right?
yeah.
Because they got one goal, and that's what I love about this team. Fuck a Pro Bowl, fuck a damn MVP, fuck a damn whatever.
I need
the
that
hell.
MVP. I need that MVP. That's
We
nice
got
to have.
one goal,
Oh, I need that more than anything.
and their goal. Hey, they got one
Real.
goal, and that goal is the Super Bowl. That's it.
Lombardi, yo.
That's all they care about. All of them. Ask Jared Goff if he thinks he should get the MVP. Ask Dan Campbell if he thinks he should get Coach of the Year. Ask, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, they better give if we win tomorrow. When tomorrow, I'm so ready for this goddamn game. When we win Sunday, Dan Campbell better get Coach of the Year. Period. Hands down. I
don't even expect it. I think it's more of a. So if you want to get into that, I think he does got a case because of all the injuries he's had.
Not only that,
I
set
think
franchise
KOC,
records and wins. We
I
undefeated on
think
the road.
KOC's got a case because Nobody expected Minnesota to be 14-2 or 14-3, whatever they'll be at, or 15-2 or 14-3.
What are we talking about?
I think Dan Quinn and Sean Payton got a case for what they've done with rookie quarterbacks. All of
I
them.
don't give a fuck, Keisha, about
Dan
them
Quinn.
motherfuckers.
Dan
I'm
Quinn.
talking about
Dan
what the
Quinn.
fuck our dude
Dan
Dan
Quinn,
Quinn
I
was doing over
agree.
here. Huh?
Dan Quinn, I could see having a case. Sean Payton, no.
He got a rookie quarterback, though, Dan.
I don't give a fuck.
They had what, like 5 wins last year, 6 wins last year.
And if they win this week, they'll double it.
Listen,
Not,
when you take an organization that was
they had 7 wins last year. I think they're going to finish what, like 9 or 10 if they win this Sunday.
Did they have 7 last year?
I don't know. They picked it like, what did they pick? Like 13th, 14th, maybe. Anyway,
can I give y'all a reason why he should be though, just from my point of view? And it's just my theory. You feel me? When you take
They were 8-9 last year.
8-9. Okay.
You goddamn boat. I was speaking, but anyway, when you take an organization in the dirt with a history that we had and turn it around and you set franchise records and everything else like that, and you're number 1 seed going into the playoffs, you deserve to be coach of the goddamn year.
The only part of that I don't agree with is when you're doing a coach of the year, you're going between last year and this year. We won the NFC. We went to the NFC title game. So how much? I mean, the only thing that you can say is setting records and having more wins. That's it. That's all you have.
Every player in the league will play for this motherfucker, though.
No, but I get that.
Chris, we would run through a big wall if he was our coach. Am I lying? If he was your coach of your team,
I get that.
He the ultimate coach. Like,
no, I get that. I get that. You gotta take off the Lions like the Lions goggles. You gotta put it in perspective. What have we done? What is he? Now he's done like immense stuff, but you got to think about the other coaches and what they've done from last year to this year. And what
if you think about it, Chris, he made everybody change their way of coaching, bro. Now every team now is going for
that doesn't factor into your coach of the year. You know, it's based on how you coached your team and what you had to work for or work with. I'm sorry, but that's. I mean, I don't think you don't think so, DaeDae? I can't hear anybody.
I can hear you.
Okay.
You hear me?
Now I can, yeah.
Oh,
we were just listening. Hey, you said us being quiet.
I heard him. I heard his lips moving, but I couldn't hear him.
You heard his lips moving?
I saw his lips move, but I couldn't hear him.
I'm saying Dan's coach of the year. It's Dan. I think the winner of this game is coach of the year.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And then before I had to go ahead, Chris. I'll let you finish because I want to go back to the Pro Bowl thing.
Okay, just real quick. It's because what I was trying to get at is like, I'm not saying Dan isn't coach of the year or whoever wins this game. What I'm saying is you can't use like what effects outside of the Lions organization that he's done. Those effects, they're not provable enough to add to his aura of the team, man, because he's coach of the year. And that's what I was putting in perspective. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Appreciate that, Skrilla. Back to the Pro Bowl thing. You know, we talked about our guy who got snubbed. There's an even bigger snub out there than our guy. Brian Thomas Jr. from the Jags. He has 1,200 yards and 10-plus touchdowns, and only 3 other rookies in history have done that, and he didn't make the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl's a joke.
All-Pro, though.
That's going to be tough.
No.
That'll be tough. I don't think he'll be Pro Bowl. I don't think he'll be All-Pro. That's tough. But, yeah, I seen that today because they talked about the 2 biggest snubs out there, and one was Kirby and the other was Brian Thomas Jr. He's like 1,200 yards and like I want to say like 11 touchdowns or 12, maybe 12 touchdowns. Brian Thomas is having an all-time season. This dude didn't make the Pro Bowl, and he's done it without Trevor Lawrence since week 13, bro.
Hey.
I just want to bring that up because all Lions fans were down with drafting Brian Thomas Jr. last year. If that would have been our pick last year, I don't think any Lions fan would have complained. Chris?
No, not at all, because I remember we were all talking about it too.
For sure. All right, yeah, I'm gonna say you. Next topic, Chris, is for you.
Oh, I was going to talk about something else, but okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
No, because I wanted to know what because I don't watch the comments and talk. I just talk and then I look at the comments. But Brian said, but that's what a head coach is supposed to do, Chris. I don't know what he was referring to. So
you talking about when I was saying about him, how he elevated the game and how they win the games and everything else like that.
Oh, okay. That I agreed with.
Okay.
I didn't agree with like he has effect on players outside of the organization. That's what I was talking about. That doesn't affect Coach of the Year, but the inside the game and stuff. And in the fact that we're dealing with all the injuries, I actually agree with whatchamacallit about that. So all those factors, I'm just not thinking about at the moment. So I get that. So now we can, if you want, I get that.
I'm glad I clear that up for you. But let's get into a little bit of hockey talk. Since he took over, man, they won 3 out of 4 games. What's the biggest difference?
It looks better when you say a 3-game win streak, but cool. Yeah, we won 3 in a row. So
that's how I heard. That's how I heard on the news. My bad.
No, you're good. 3 games in a we won 3 games in a row. That's awesome. Somebody actually nicknamed him the Todd Father. So because of how well he's coaching, the practices that he's going through right now, like legit, like I know Keegan's not here, and he said he's done a few practices, kind of sort of like what Todd McClellan's been doing. I haven't seen them. They're close quarters practices, which are really cool. He's got that voice in the locker room. He puts no blame, and at the end of the day, his motto is just play fucking hockey. That's just what it is. Just play fucking hockey. And that has resulted in better play, better forechecking, better scoring chances. Shoot, he put Veleno, who is almost an afterthought, on the first line. Who does that? But Veleno is now starting to play better. Now, will it add goals and assists? It may not, but his play may have gotten a lot better. Todd McClellan's done a lot already in a short period of time. We will have a big test tomorrow against the Winnipeg Jets because they're one of the top teams in the league, although they have lost 2 in a row. So that's going to be a big game. If we win there, that's going to be a good boost into the next because we have a homestand coming up, a 5-game homestand. So I look forward to this. It's starting to get me a little bit hyper, but I'll hold my thoughts until another 10 games or so.
So 2 things that I've seen, and I haven't watched as much as Chris has because I've been kind of disgusted with the way that we played this year. But just watching the last couple games, because that has spiked my interest again, is one, they have changed their penalty kill. The way they change they kill penalties. They went to a diamond, which they were not doing before. Chris, what were they doing before? They weren't doing the diamond.
No, they were. So what they had, they were playing more outside the box. So it was almost like a box instead. It's a box plus 1, but they were also they did not have a man in front of the net like they are now. They're rotating a man in front of the net a little bit more, which I like a lot better. But I would like to see them more play that. Also, not on the power play, but just 5-on-5. They're not dumping and chasing nearly as much. They're still doing it, but not nearly as not as much as they were before. They're also shooting a little bit more, and their quality chances are a lot better. But yeah, I agree the formation that they're using is a lot different.
Another thing that I
I
like
agree with
too,
that comment.
the other night when Raymond had a clear opportunity to score shoot a open netter, he passed it to Larkin, your captain, who was on a 17-game goal streak.
Yep.
Or scoreless. I'm
Yep.
sorry. That is unselfish. That is a smart play. That is to get the confidence back.
And that motivated for the next game, because the next game, all three of the guys that are good, like our big players, are now actually playing big. Like before, they didn't really care. So now your big players are being big. Like the last game, DeBrincat, Kane, and Larkin all had a goal and assist.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Kane is starting to play better, is he not?
Yeah, he's on fire right now.
And he's playing less minutes, because I've been watching the minutes, Chris. The minutes have been more spread out. You don't see Kane playing 18 to 20 minutes like he was before. Like you're seeing it all spread out.
Yeah.
Like even DeBrincat isn't playing big minutes.
He's
spreading it out.
He's not playing on the top line either. So which is good. He's not that player anymore.
Can't hear you, man.
You're on mute, fool. You're on mute, fool. You're
on
mute, fool.
The
Damn, he can't.
Hey, that's crazy, because I just looked at the button before Anyway, I'm just glad they're getting back on track, man. But you said that you do know every time they score, bro, they do the same. That's what that is, bro. For real.
I'll tell you how, Chris. I don't know if you heard, but they're getting closer and closer to getting a hockey team here.
Yeah, I heard that. Actually, I was talking to a guy just the other day, and he was telling me about, because he actually plays up in Columbia, South Carolina, the rink that I actually want to go to and see what they have to offer. But he said, yeah, probably in like the next year and a half.
They're gonna go to it. They're gonna do it again.
Yeah. Yep. There's a whole bunch of.
Who did the Atlanta Thrashers become?
The Winnipeg Jets.
They went back to Winnipeg. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what makes them think they can do it again?
There's just another group of buyers and investors down here that want to.
They're not. It's not going to be
a soccer team coming down into Atlanta too.
It's not going to be a pro hockey team though. So it's just going to be a minor league team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They've been in the works.
It'll be an affiliate to somebody else, but who knows what it'll be.
What'd you say, Bandit?
I said they've been working on getting a soccer team down there too. I heard.
We have one. It's the Atlanta United. They won like the what do they call MLS Cup their first year in existence.
That's like Tennessee is trying to get a baseball team. That's gonna be hard though, because the Braves have this territory, but like you got Dave Stewart, a couple other big names that are trying to get it.
Yeah, Braves own the Southwest or Southeast.
They do.
Southeast. Yeah.
You're right. So it's going to be really hard.
They can do it though. I think they put an expansion team in there somewhere.
But they really are going to have, because this is the Braves territory.
Yeah, it's Braves country, all the way from North Florida to probably North Tennessee.
Yeah.
Maybe a little farther into Kentucky, probably.
It's going to be really hard.
I think Detroit need to get their WNBA team back. The shock was the shit.
For sure.
Hey, I love me some Cheryl Ford, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Deanna Nolan, man. My daughter's middle name is Deanna Nolan because she's the point guard for the Detroit Shock, bro. I swear to God.
Hey, swing
it's
Cash.
deep with me over here, bro. You feel me?
Katie Smith. I love me some Detroit Shock.
I know the team name. That's about it. I didn't watch CW.
Michigan State beat Ohio State.
Let's go.
We're not worried about college basketball right now.
Chris, what state's record?
I think it's 12-2, I think, or 13-2.
Okay, and I know we lost the number one Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas.
And then we lost another game to another, I think, like an 18th ranked somebody.
Okay.
Speaking of Ohio soft, let's go Texas.
Bro, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
Nah, that's sick as it makes me to my
team go against Ohio soft. I don't give a shit if it's McNeese.
Just hold it. Just hold it in. I'm biting my tongue right now. Let me get through
just hold it in.
I might throw up on the. I might throw up.
Let me get through these next couple of topics before we can. I know that's gonna be heated and people are gonna be mad. But anyway, for real, let's talk about the brotherhood on this team, man. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, they got each other's back no matter what. If one get into it, another one coming. You feel me?
I mean, there they go.
That's the whole clip you got for that incident.
Yep. I ain't want to keep playing it over again.
Bro, there's like a whole fight, and you got just a little slap by Terry on. You got the clip of what Kirby said?
No.
Kirby came out and said, that's my rope. If anybody's going to rough him up, it's because she's pretty much...
You hate on my mic, bro. Why you hating?
That's exactly what he said.
Michigan State is 12-2, not 10-2. They're 12-2. I'm looking at their stats right now. They're 12-2.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I love about Kirby, though. Like, he's a safety. He's not the biggest guy, but he really don't give a fuck.
Nah, he don't care.
He really don't. He fought against the Giants. He did that. Like, he want that smoke. He about that life. He really is. Like, he's not scared of getting physical at all.
Bro, don't let them chrome dome motherfuckers talk shit about you, bro. Look like Mr. Clean.
No, now I got my mic hitting and shit, bro.
Bro, tell them to go fucking grow some hair if they're gonna sit there and talk shit, bro. Bald-headed asses. Come on now. Back off my boy Bandit like that. Leave his potato
head. Like that better?
Leave his
I care about what the people say a little bit.
Tuxedo wearing ass Mike.
Hey, but for real though, that's how this team is built. Because if you remember last year, when we first went against the Bears, what did Penei Sewell say? He told Montgomery, whatever you want to do, I'm with it. If you want to fight, I'm with you. Whatever the fuck you want to do, I got your back. Like this, that's how this team wrote. And they have game nights. They play Call of Duty nights. Like, they are really friends.
They go to each other's
Amon-Ra and Craig Reynolds, they're really close friends.
They're sitting around singing Kumbaya.
You know, like, they really are. They fuck with each other. They don't just play
no
the game of football on Sunday.
No Diddy. Don't let that report come out of Lions camp.
Oh, you wrong, bro. We could have just kept on rolling, but yeah, no Diddy.
Y'all are fucking... Never mind. I can't even say it.
Go ahead, Rich, man. I won't cut you off, man. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
But I'm for real, though. Like,
I know to say, yeah.
They are really brothers more than they are teammates.
And it shows on the field, too. When one score, ain't like they're doing a celebration by themselves. They always got somebody coming in and join do the celebration with them. You feel me? So it shows that they all got each other's back, and the locker room's really locked in. So when people say, hey, bring this player in and bring this player in.
You know, the DBs, they watch Monday Night Football together. They all go to Kirby's house, and Kirby cooks for them.
Hey, Rich, they a bunch of cornballs, right?
Yeah, 100. That's funny. Yeah, they a bunch of cornballs.
Let's talk about the good news that we got right now. Everybody keep talking about. Laura could be returned. And Dan Keppel spoke a little about that. Let's see what he got to say.
Oh, that was a good
Enough
clip.
to be able to practice today. So I thought he looked good enough to be able to practice today. And so, no setbacks, and he's going to go out there and move a little bit. And so that's good. He's passed the handstand test, the jumping jack, inverted jumping jack. It's just we got to go through today, and it's really about him getting comfortable, and so much of it is what we really like to do is get these guys worked in before you throw them into the fire. We try to do that with as many of our guys as we can, is get them comfortable with a week of practice, then then they're ready for the following week. So that's kind of the phase we're in. We want him, love to have him, but we want to be smart too. We got a playoff game after this, so just trying to be right by him and by us.
I think he plays.
Rich?
He plays.
It's all on Anzalone because he said it himself.
They said he can't get it no more healthier than what he got it right now.
But he said it himself, though, is would he be able to look back? If something bad were to happen and he didn't make the Super Bowl, would it be worth it? That came out of his mouth, not mine, not any other reporter. Like that. That's why I'm saying it's on him, how he feels. But I think if he feels like he can do it and do no danger to where it would keep him out for the playoffs, I think he'll go. Does that make sense, Day?
Mm-hmm.
Bandit?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's his team's ultimate goal. Like, I guarantee you, if you ask them, we lose this game, but we get Anzalone for the rest of the playoffs, what would you take? Honestly, that's a good question. What would you take, Day, Chris, and Bandit? Lose Sunday, but you get Anzalone for the rest of the playoffs. Or you win Sunday and you don't have Anzalone for the rest of the playoffs. That's a legitimate question.
No, that's a bullshit-ass question. Because I don't want to lose, but I want Anzalone back. So, of course, I want to fucking win. But you're telling me that if we win, we lose this motherfucker for the playoffs? That's a bullshit-ass question. I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that, man. That's bullshit.
Hey, but you get what I'm saying, though?
That motherfucker could get hurt leaving his driveway tomorrow. He better fucking put cash on that thing, shoot up, and play, and we're winning this fucking game.
Bro. DaeDae is wild, bro.
And you ask anybody on this team, they're not going to say, oh, I'd rather lose. No, everybody on this team wants to win.
They do, but you would rather have Anzalone for the playoffs.
I'd rather not have that bullshit-ass question.
Hey, that's when you know you have a tough-ass question.
So you said that you wouldn't get him for the playoffs?
No, he's saying we can win the game and Anzalone can possibly get hurt. And if he get hurt, lose it for the rest of the playoffs. Or he can not play the game and we can have him for the playoffs.
But we lose. We lose if he plays, but we win if he doesn't.
I'll still take the win.
Yeah, I want the W, bro.
I'm taking the W.
Like Jameis Winston said, well, we snacking on W's over here, bro.
Every time.
14-2, bro. Trying to be 15-2.
All right.
Out of here.
Okay. First of all, no shots when we go through this, man. No shots fired, man. I got nothing but love and respect for you. But we got to talk about it, bro. We got to talk about it.
I knew it was coming, bro. I knew it was coming.
All right. Want to prepare. Talk about some college football. What happened this past week? Starting with, we're just going to get it over right now, bro.
Another blitz. Aller loads it in the back of the end zone. Jump ball for Tyler Warren. Touchdown. He's got a pair.
He's in the wrong game. All right, let's talk about the Boise State-Penn State game, bro.
That game got close for a minute.
Yes.
Penn State had made a couple stops, or excuse me, Boise State made a couple stops, and they were like there. I think they were still locked down like 10 or something at one point, but they were there. But I mean, you just seen that Penn State just has the better athletes all around versus Boise State. Boise State was like, I mean, their quarterback played really well, but Boise State before that, it was like Ashton Genty and everybody else, you know. I kind of figured Boise was going to lose.
They kind of shut down Gentry, though, for real.
They did. They shut down Genty. 30-something carries for 104.
Yep. Held him to what was it, 20 yards short of Barry's record?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Who would have thought the best game of the playoffs so far would have been Texas and Arizona State? Because remember, everyone said Arizona State didn't belong.
We didn't even get to that game yet. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about playoffs in general. My bad.
No.
I was trying to get something to eat. I'm a little buzzed. My bad.
Go ahead. Put it on, Bandit.
Next game?
Yeah.
All right.
Stop the run, continue to force takeaways, saying if they beat us throwing the ball, so be it. He stressed their edge rushers, playing relentless, wants them to continue their intensity.
Jaden Harrison bringing back the kickoff. He brought 2 back for touchdowns last year when he played for the Thundering Herd of Marshall, and he has one for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Dang, man, what happened, bro?
All right, I'll tell you this, man. We didn't give up a single offensive touchdown that whole game. So our defense played their ass off till the end. What got us was the turnover at the end of the first half. We should have just took a knee and go to the half down 6-3. But of course, we get hit, we fumble, and boom, next play they get a touchdown. And then the opening half, obviously, you see they return the kickoff. We were down 20 to 3 at that point, just like that, in a matter of a minute and a half of game time. So that killed us. I think Gunner played his ass off. I really do. Gunner played really well. Of course, you've seen our receivers can't catch a fucking cold.
They was catching that first half, though.
Yeah, but you seen that one dude. I mean, we ended up scoring on the drive anyway, but they hit that one. It was been like a 40, 50-yard bomb, and it hit dude right in the hands, and he dropped it. We led the nation in drops this year with like 36 or 37 drops or something.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That surprised me, Day, because I put that in the chat on our phone. That's a lot. I didn't realize that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a fuck ton, bro. It's been an issue all year. Yeah.
That's a killer.
Mm-hmm. It's killed us. It killed us in a couple games this year. Killed us.
I seen that.
I won't say it would have changed the outcome of the Alabama game, but it took all the momentum out in that Alabama game because Smith was wide open going down on the sidelines and he just dropped it.
I think you guys really missed. I know you don't like him. I think you guys missed Carson Beck. I think that's a different game with Carson Beck. I really do.
I thought about that, and I tend to agree. I mean, Gunner didn't play bad, but I think Carson Beck would have orchestrated the offense a little bit better than Gunner did.
I agree with you. Like, Gunner didn't play horrible.
He didn't play bad for his first start on the road against on the road against a really good defense. He didn't play terrible.
Carson Beck just has that, like, how I want to say it. I don't know. He's like just that special play guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He's got big game experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really do think you guys missed him that game. I really do.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I wasn't unhappy with Gunner's play, but I wasn't necessarily happy about it either. I do think Carson Beck would have gave us a better chance. But I mean, without those,
Notre Dame has a good defense, though.
Really, yeah, we held them to 3 points in the second half. Well, 10 points in the second half, but only 3 came on offense.
Riley Leonard's running really made an impact too.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a factor coming in. He's a sneaky athlete.
Yes.
And I think that I think Marcus Freeman, huh?
He's a sneaky white boy.
Yes, he is. I also think Marcus Freeman outcoached Kirby Smart a little bit too.
Hey, that one play where he ran the defense or the
had him jump off sides.
He ran the offense on.
Yeah, he had the punt team on. He ran the offense on, and it made him jump off sides and do that. Yeah, that was.
And then Kirby Smart gonna cry about it. Like, if you guys didn't jump off sides, it wouldn't have been an issue.
But hey, you gotta give Kirby Smart. I mean, what's his name? What's y'all coach's name?
Kirby Smart.
Kirby Smart credit because he did have his defense back on the field. It wasn't.
He was allowed to. They're allowed to. By rule, they're allowed to.
Yeah.
I was saying he did have them ready
for defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking our best linebacker. All the Buckner Award winner is the one who fucking jumps off sides, bro. Like, oh come on, that's a killer.
Like you can't blame nobody
but that guy.
But that linebacker.
Yeah.
Period. He jumped.
Yeah.
So you can't cry about it. You can't do that. You fucking jumped off sides. They were at 3 seconds. Am I right?
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 seconds, something like that. Yeah. They weren't gonna snap it. They weren't gonna snap it. They were gonna punt it away. They were not gonna snap that ball.
No, they were trying to see if Georgia would jump.
And
they fucking did. And I don't blame them. You fucking jump. Yeah, you gotta snap that. You have no choice.
It's a pretty play.
Because that was a Dan Campbell call.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was like at the 25-yard line?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. That's crazy.
That was a smart play call.
You think Carson Beck makes that pass to that tight end on that 4th down? Remember when they were going into they were like at the 5 or the 6. And if they would have scored, it would have been a 6-point game.
I think so.
Gunner floated it out there, and the tight end jumped up, but he couldn't get it. I think Carson Beck makes that throw.
I think Carson Beck's a better athlete, also.
Not only that, but Carson Beck wouldn't have had him in those positions, though. The game would have been different, and you wouldn't have. It'd have been a different game.
Well, another factor is we couldn't block on the left side at all. Our left tackle was getting
it was in the back of all the goddamn game,
bro. Used and abused and everything. Looking like Graham Glasgow out there, bro. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. You can't leave the nation in drop and just have really no explosive on offense and expect to win a natty. It would have been cool, but man, it is what it is. It's over with. Lions, don't let me down, bro.
And Notre Dame is a good team, though.
Legit, yeah. I didn't know that. I knew, I watched from watching the game before that, and I watched one other game this year. I didn't know they were that good. They fly to the ball, bro. That defense is something else.
And that Faison, that former lacrosse player, who he played lacrosse in 20, he's good, man.
He won the natty in lacrosse, and I was going for the natty in football.
Hey, I was gonna fuck with you, Day, on our chat and say, "Damn, y'all getting fucked over by a damn lacrosse player."
Tom Kennedy, the black Tom Kennedy.
Hey, but they for real, they got a good team. They got a good offensive line. They got a good.
I think they're
defense.
my pick. I think they're going to be my pick to win it all.
Hey, I don't care who wins. I don't give a fuck as long as it is not.
Next game we're talking about. Let's talk about this. I felt like, besides my game, this was the game of the week right here. It's college football.
Second overtime, and Gunnar Helm opens it up that way.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was late watching the Ohio State game. I didn't see the first touchdown because I was watching this game, bro. That was a good ass game, bro.
Do you know that I seen something and it's crazy that field goal that got blocked should have counted. If it gets blocked by the other team, right, and nobody else touches it after the block, and it bounces off the ground and up through the uprights, it's supposed to count. It's a rule. I've seen that this week. Okay, there's a rule out there that if the field goal is blocked, but it's blocked, but it still like travels towards the goalpost, and no, it's not touched by the blocking team or you, and it bounces through the uprights, it counts.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll find it and I'll share it to you guys. Yeah.
Explain that again.
Let me find the exact rule so I can explain it right because I've seen it.
Well, to be honest with you, that damn hit, that review that they said it was not.
With the helmet.
That was targeting. Texas got lucky on that one. That was targeting, in my opinion. And I've heard a lot of people say that was targeting.
Yeah, he did when he was.
Yep.
But that number 4, I think Mbwakwe or whatever the fuck his name is, that safety on Texas. That's a solid player, man. I've watched quite a few games with him now. Michigan. Who else was it? That game. Georgia. I've watched several games. That dude's a player, man.
What's his name?
Mbwakwe. Is that how you say it, Dave?
Is this Texas or Arizona guy?
Texas.
Okay. Let me look here.
Can't hear you, Dave. Can't hear you.
I think it's like Mabuka.
Andrew Mabuka.
He's a solid player, man. He's a solid player. I like him.
Number 4?
That whole secondary's got some good players in it.
Yeah, they got Barron too. But number 4, he's caught my eye since the Michigan game. So I've watched him like every game that I've watched him playing. I like him.
Yeah. He got 5 picks this year.
Yeah. But I like everything. Like he does have a good, but like his whole play all around. Like I think he's physical. He's aware of the ball. Like I like him. He's a good player.
That's awesome.
I wouldn't be mad if the Lions drafted him. I don't know where he'll be drafted, but he's a solid player.
Well, you never know where anybody's going to be drafted until you get to like a week before the draft.
Right. I wouldn't be mad, though. That dude's solid.
Man, but the guy we're not even talking about that from that game is fucking Scattaboo. Or whatever.
Yeah,
that dude is something else, bro.
You see where he got taken down by his face mask, his helmet flew off, and he stood up like, what up?
Like it was nothing, man. That dude caught – well, he didn't catch a touchdown pass, but he ran for 2 and he threw for 1.
Yeah.
And then he had that big catch right there towards the end of the game that kept them in the game.
So, like, I don't know how anyone else feels, but personally, what I liked –
let me guess, he blocked.
No, kidding. I think he was he's a backup running back for Texas, Nick Sanders. He wasn't even dressed out. He asked Scatterbro if he could pray for him after the game. To me, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I liked it. You know what I mean? Like you just beat a team, but you wanted to stoop to that. Just like when Travion Henderson and Donovan Edwards at the Michigan-Ohio State game. While in the middle of their two teams physically fighting, they're praying together.
I like that. Yeah. Man, where'd you go?
That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's about respect.
Well, that's like that thing I said today on Twitter, man, because I heard about it. There's like people giving death threats to this kid, Parker Jones, the kid who got in the way of the ref yesterday during the game.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They're sending death threats to this kid. Like, bro, come on. Like, come on, man. It's a game. At the end of the day, it's a game.
It's also
okay. So y'all lost by 10, right?
Uh-huh.
That's only 4 points.
You know
if you want to give yourself a touchdown, if you want to give yourself a touchdown on that, okay, because you got a field goal, that would be 4 more points, right?
Mm-hmm. You
still lose the game.
Yeah, I know. A lot of fans don't look at it like that, though. They just see that instant. They know that was a big killer in the beginning of the game.
There's little pieces of the game, like the first running into the kicker, that should have been a 15-yard and a first down, but they didn't count
that wouldn't even give us a first down. That's
an automatic first down.
Oh, so it's 15. Okay.
15 yards and an automatic first down. That's what it would have been, because that's what they were saying. Like, if it's even the commentators would have said, like, even that silly guy that's a rules guy comes on. He said, I would have given that a 15-yard. They would have gotten an automatic first down. I was like, that's what the commentator said. So I have to go by what they said. But they said the second one wasn't even close. So if they didn't give the first one, definitely we're going to give them the second one.
Yep. Yeah, that dude had a rough start to the game. Number 30 for Notre Dame.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, he had those two penalties, and then he lined up off sides. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah. Well, what can you expect? He's kind of a newbie on kicking, so yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I can't blame Jones, number 39. I can't blame him for the game, because that would only be 4 points, and you would still lose.
Yeah.
Now, if you would have lost by 4 or less,
you can point your finger a little bit more towards him.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you lost by 10. So even if you give the 4 points, you still fucking lost.
But I've also seen a lot of people say that the ref could have given them a sideline warning. He didn't have to throw the flag like that immediately.
But he could have injured them too, Day.
But he didn't. All they do is I know. If they said that if the ref would have got knocked down or something like that and like totally got stopped moving, throw the flag. But since all it did was like throw the ref off his like trajectory a little bit, give him a sideline warning for that. Like, I understand the ref could have got hurt, that happens, but it didn't. Nothing serious happened, egregious happened to that ref.
So this is the way I'm gonna look at it, Day. This is dad to dad. You can't question how I parent, and I can't question how you parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you might discipline your child one way, and I might discipline mine the other, right? Kind of what that ref did. He had a couple choices, and he chose.
He chose the one way. It's whatever.
That's the way I'm gonna look at it. Like, does that make sense, or am I wrong?
No, that makes sense. All right, let's talk about this bullshit fucking Redskins game.
See if they take a shot here. Howard looking to launch right down the middle. Smith is wide open. Too easy.
One play off.
Yeah, you went and put that bitch on.
You feel me?
All right, everybody, we're ending the show early because he's got the.
I have the ability to end the stream right now. No.
Hey! Hey! You didn't look this happy after that Michigan game, though.
I don't want to.
Take him off screen. That's just irrelevant. That's just irrelevant. That's just irrelevant, bro. That's weeks ago. That's weeks ago. That's irrelevant now.
Where y'all right now? Just like y'all teams, y'all sitting on the sideline. I don't want to hear shit. I gotta say right now.
Hey, he was the only one right now.
This is my time to glow.
Hey, we shut down the 2 best receivers in the college football.
Man, that's irrelevant.
Who are you talking about? Who is he talking about? Man, get out of here, bro.
That, bro. He hanging out of that heavy.
Respect. All y'all doubted us.
My show.
All y'all every week I've been here. We played the Tennessee Volunteers. Y'all always gonna lose to Tennessee.
It's true.
Tennessee ass whooping. Yeah. Next week after that, all I heard was, "Oh my God, y'all about to lose to Oregon. Quack this, quack that." Rich had his goddamn daughter bring a goddamn duck on here that was quacking and everything else like that. That's all I heard. Rich bought the motherfucking for, so I don't want to hear it. This be like a planned group thing. So you know, my motherfucking down the globe. So I heard that quack, right? And I told y'all it was gonna be quack. What? Boom! That duck is dead. Go bury that duck in the backyard, Rich. I told you that it's gone. You feel me? You got shot by a Buckeye. I've been hearing it. Now I know that now we play Texas, and I know our picks gonna get coming in right after this. So I already know y'all gonna be on some bullshit again. And I'm telling you, don't switch sides. DaeDae, I heard you earlier. You think Notre Dame gonna win it all? Keep that same energy. So when we pick these picks, because you know what, it's us against the world, baby. I swear to God. Yeah, oh God. Go Buckeyes. You know me? It's why I put it on. I'm gonna gloat for a second. I'm gonna put my Detroit Lions stuff back on, but I had to put it on. You feel me? Let y'all know what it was. Now
we'll let you have it. We'll let you have it.
Rich, I don't want to hear shit about what Michigan. Hey, we thank God for that Michigan loss because you know what? That motivated a fire that we needed to let y'all know we're going on everybody's ass. So now we just go terrify everybody. We go terrify everybody in the neighborhood now. Swear to God. So it is what it is. You feel me?
But you can't beat us.
Okay.
It don't matter. They beating teams in the CFP. It don't matter if they can't beat y'all.
Now we taking their lunch money and dating their sister. We don't give a damn right now, bro. We don't give a damn.
Just like Georgia lost to Alabama, I didn't give a fuck. We was in the CFP.
Ryan Day playing like his job is on the line. Like I told y'all, if he don't bring a national championship home, he fired.
Yeah. Now you love him.
You just hear what I said? I said I stand on that. If he don't bring us a national championship, he fired. I didn't say I love Ryan Day. He's still in the hot seat. He know that. You know that. Jim Kelly know that too. Because I see my future coach, Brian Hartline. You feel me? I see him on TV. Like, I already know what it is. So, if he don't bring that national championship home, he fired. You can't lose 4 times to that little sister upstate. I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, for real though. Real 100. What the fuck was Oregon doing? Like, they didn't even make it a game.
It's not what they was doing. It was what they was getting done to them, bro. You know how sometimes you... Bro, you feel me? Like,
they let Jeremiah
They got bullied, bro, the whole game, bro. Every hit.
Jeremiah Smith cooked them, bro.
Bro.
They beat him one time. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the... And then you just get blown out the
Y'all talking shit about that Will Howard. Oh, slow it down when the time going out. What do you do that game? What do you do that game? When it all matters, though.
He's gonna be what
do you do against Michigan?
Listen. That shit is so irrelevant.
Hey, bro, that shit would last year 2020.
What you keep bringing up is like dating somebody you went to high school and brag about it. Like, yeah, I went with her in the 12th grade, bro. Yeah, she's fine. Like, you can't brag about her when you're 48.
We beat Ohio soft and Alabama to finish the year off.
Listen, bro.
I'm all about that life.
That was that gasoline, bro. And listen, y'all made it okay.
And we got the #1 recruit in the nation. Yeah.
Where's the video?
Until he leaves via the portal.
Huh?
Bro,
Until he leaves via the portal.
Video up, bro.
Oh no.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
What's that?
Real.
Let's get to these picks, man.
No, it is. First game we got. It was up there before, you know. Georgia lost, you know.
You giving us another shot, bro? We got round robin in this bitch. We finna win.
Listen, I thought I'd leave the spot empty because maybe I was hoping y'all got there, but you didn't. So we got Notre Dame and Penn State. Who y'all got in that game? Notre Dame says DaeDae. We already know you say you think Notre Dame gonna win it all. What's the score gonna be?
I said they might be my pick, but
right now they're Notre Dame is favored by 2 points.
Where are they playing? What bowl is it?
Give me a second.
I think y'all got the Texas and Ohio State got the Cotton Bowl.
This is the Capital One Orange Bowl.
Orange Bowl. I'll take Notre Dame in this game. It's 21. 27-21 Notre Dame.
Rich,
well,
you
we
got?
ain't doing the YMCA in this.
So
we give a fuck about. Oh no, we suck.
I still don't trust James Franklin. So I'm gonna go, and I think Georgia is a better team than Penn State, even with Drew Aller. I just don't believe in Drew Aller. He's not special to me.
No,
so I'm gonna go 28-14.
Maybe he's special to somebody else, Richard. Somebody loves him. Somebody loves him.
It ain't me.
Oh wow.
Oh man. What was your score, Rich?
28-14. Notre Dame.
Chris has been over there analyzing. Chris, what you come up with?
I was gonna take Penn State just because I want to be different, but I looked at the last two games, which are both playoff games with Allard, and he hasn't even put up over 100. He's put up the highest he's put up was 171 yards. It is 3 touchdowns, and his rushing, there's really nothing. So, yeah, he hasn't done much in the playoffs. So
except win.
I mean, but if you're not doing it, I mean, if you're just there, if you're just there and you collect a win as a quarterback wins aren't a thing. Remember,
somebody got to run the offense, not turn the ball over.
Quarterback wins aren't a thing. Does that mean if you hand off the ball like 75 times and you win, it counts?
And they got a nice ass tight end at Penn State.
I got you.
Oh, did he?
He did have 3 touchdowns the last game, but he only threw for 171 yards. Like, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But I'll take Notre Dame as well.
You want to talk about bad numbers? Look at Riley Leonard's passing numbers. He threw for 90 yards.
It wasn't the greatest either.
No, he threw for 90. He threw for 90 yards, bro.
I know. That's why it's tough. That's why it's tough. And I think both of them have good defenses.
He had to run for at least probably
76
yards.
76. Yeah.
Seems about right.
So y'all all taking Notre Dame.
Yeah. I'm gonna take them 20. I'm gonna take them 24-21. I say it's a field goal. I think
it's gonna be Penn State. I think Penn State's coach break the negative that he can't make it to the big game. I think he's gonna make it to the big game. So I got Penn State.
It's a redemption story for coaches. Fucking Ryan Day and James Franklin. Is that gonna be is that what the national championship's gonna be? The redemption bowl for Ryan Day and James Franklin? 2 coaches who can't win big games versus each other. Who's gonna win?
Ohio State coming out on top. What?
You said it, not me, but yeah, that's my pick.
I don't care. I said now the big game every week. You feel me? Ohio State, Texas. I'm gonna let the haters go first. I'm gonna put you on the screen too. You feel me? Chris, who you got winning this game?
God, I don't want to pick Ohio State at all. I really don't.
We don't want you
to. But I'm actually going to pick Ohio State. They're favored by 6 also. I'm going to take Ohio State 30-27.
Rich, hide in the bricks.
I can't ever, as long as I breathe, pick Ohio soft.
You Hoboken.
So we're going to go Texas 24-21.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Don't hide it.
Yeah. Well,
So
Just throw up, man. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to pick them, man.
What?
Oh,
I don't trust Texas, man.
Breaking news.
Texas is like inconsistent to me, man.
they are.
Their play calling is really like questionable. The way that Sark was calling the end of that game last week, dude, throwing the ball around at the end of the game. Well, that's what allowed Arizona State to get back in the game. So I don't trust it. I'm gonna take them to beat Texas.
Score.
31-24.
You already know who I'm gonna take.
Damn, bro, you gonna turn your back on your team like that and take Texas? Breaking news, put that up. Bandit turned his back on them.
I'm going 38-21.
Damn.
Texas, wow. 38-21
Ohio
Texas.
State, bro.
Hey,
that's not how you usually say the score. Usually you say the losing team.
Ohio Star.
That's not what you said off mic.
The national championship. No way.
What'd you say?
I said somebody has to beat Ohio Soft. Ain't no way y'all can win. No fucking way.
I don't know, man. They hooping right now.
Give it hater.
They hooping.
No, they're not. Michigan State beat them today.
They are.
They couldn't beat Michigan.
Yeah, that's irrelevant now. No, that was last year. That was 2024. It's 2025 now.
Hey, Alabama couldn't beat us either.
Move on.
Let it go.
No. Show up. That's in our last 2-game winning streak. Nope.
They'll come out next year and lose to fucking West Virginia State or some shit. Wow.
Fuck you, Dave.
Your prodigy quarterback's gonna throw like 2 picks and freaking.
You remember Ty Detmer started against Chicago where he threw like 5 picks or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be Bryce Underwood's first game, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking haters.
Duh, you know that. That's not new.
All right, last thing we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about how hype y'all is for it. Your big game Sunday.
I mean, you couldn't write a better scenario. You couldn't come up with this. The fact that both teams are sitting at 14-2, and it's for the division and the 1 seed. We're looking forward to this, and it's early.
What have we been doing all year long? From the very beginning. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. I don't have to tell you what 1-0 this next week means. I don't gotta tell you.
You will never forget this game.
All we want is 60 minutes. Once a week for however long they'll let us play.
We don't have to talk about how tough we are. We don't have to talk about how resilient we are. We live it, man. We've been living it.
And we're just gonna keep chasing.
It can't come here fast enough.
Throw.
Oh, it can. I don't
48
rush it
hours.
when I'm 40, my age. I don't rush it.
Hey, at my age, I just hope it gets here. I don't care.
I
don't have much more time left. I don't have much more time left on this planet. I just want it to get here.
Shit.
That's funny, Chris.
Which emotion
ready,
sorry
though.
for? Huh?
Said I'm ready though. Man,
I'm ready.
I've been chirping all week. I'm ready to get
Man.
on the field and play, man. Like, it's gonna be a hell of a game, both sides, both ways.
I want it to be a good battle, a good close game, regardless. I mean, obviously, if we blow them out, I mean, I'm great with that, but I do want a really good game.
I just don't see a blowout either way.
Neither do I. Absolutely not.
I expect a game like we had last week with San Fran, a little bit better.
Yeah.
Both teams know what they're up against, what they're playing for. Like, it's literally like that's a big difference. You're not going from first place to second place. You're literally the winner goes to first, the loser goes to fifth. That's it. That is a big, big difference.
Yeah, you get all home games in a bye, or you play all road games. Like there's no two ways about it.
So, I mean, neither team needs motivation, Chris, Dae or Bandit. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to be. It has the potential to be game of the year, in my opinion.
Yep. I want it called fairly down the middle too, man. I just
because the people that dismiss Minnesota are lunatics. Minnesota is a good team.
They are a good team. They're a good team.
And they're not like as easy to shut down as people make it.
Yep.
Oh,
you know?
I'll be the first to admit at the beginning of the season when we called our division ranks and stuff. I know you weren't, Richard. I got it. I already know that. But yeah, because you were one of the few that actually said Minnesota was not at a basement dwelling team.
I did. Thank you for calling that out, Chris. I appreciate it.
I thought they were. I thought they weren't going to be that good because they were Sam Darnold, your starting quarterback, and he hasn't been good. But what they've done with him and how they've molded that team is really good. I mean, you got to commend them. Whether or not you can say that they played a soft schedule or whatever teams or they got away with a few, they're still here. They still got 14 wins at the end of the day. I mean, you only play the schedule that's in front of you.
Right. That's like people like to say that, and don't get me wrong, I'm Lions all day to the day I die. Let me see. Let me get that in there. Hello. But if you want to say, you know, they've been in 16 close, 16 or 17 or 16 close games, one-score games. Okay, that's fair. But to me, that also says something that you were able to pull off 14 of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I could be wrong, but like,
yeah,
you know,
no, I agree.
How many times have we seen it the other way around, right? You got 3 wins, you got 4 wins, but we've been in every game. I think the Lions have been in that position before. Am I wrong, guys?
No.
Not 14 wins, worthy, but you know, I get you.
But we've been on the losing side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm for real. Like, we were in a lot of close games, but we've been on the losing side.
With Matt Stafford, we was close.
Yeah. So, like, I give credit. You fucking can win close games. That's not easy. A win in this league, as you know, Dan Campbell has said in several of his after-game pre-game speech or post-game speeches, it's not fucking easy winning in the NFL. A win is a fucking win at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
Oh, just to let everybody know, we've hit 400 viewers. This is awesome. This is one of our bigger ones lately, so it's really good. We've had
very much
400. Yep. Thanks everybody for watching. That's great.
Yeah, you know we're gonna head out. We're gonna let everybody know where they can find them at.
Mute.
Oh, mute.
I guess I'm going first. You can find me on Twitter at Markham246, or you can find me right here, man. And let's go get this dub on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
You can find me on X at Crazy Hockey Fan. And let's go Lions. One pride.
Richard, you can catch me on Twitter at Riggs928. One pride. Let's go, Lions. Let's go.
And I'm that boy Benny. Y'all can find me right here at Detroit Fan Report. If you do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we will be giving away a free jersey of your choice from the Lions, Tigers, Red Wings, or Pistons jersey. So make sure I hit that subscribe button and follow us on X. With that said, man, this is Detroit. What up, y'all? Everybody have a good night. Peace.